The COVID-19 situation might be heading towards an end in South Korea quicker than expected, as the vaccination rate has already hit 25.4% after the 100th day of vaccine rollout. The nation stated that it aims for herd immunity to be achieved by November, hopefully even earlier. Speed is anticipated to accelerate even more due to numerous incentive programs that government and private sectors are starting to offer. For example, the government plans to implement incentives regarding taking off masks, exemptions from private gathering bans, and traveling overseas. To name a few from the private sector, incentives included employment advantages, discounts for shopping, dining, and entertainment. In the meantime, globally there have been many vaccine incentives. For instance, some states in the US have had a $1 million lottery, and Hong Kong had a lottery for an apartment house. The introduction of incentives came from an intention to ease the underlying sense of fear of getting vaccinated. Initially, in the early periods of vaccination, reports and rumors about blood clots, side effects, and the ineffectiveness of AZ vaccines scared the Korean public, leading to hesitance and reluctance, and even no-shows to vaccination appointments. However, as testimonies of being completely fine after vaccination spread and experts repeatedly reassured the safety of the vaccines, slowly the people have converted their minds into proactively getting vaccinated. The variety of incentives served as a cherry on top that boosted many people's motives, triggering the anticipation of getting back to enjoying normal life. On top of this positive situation, technological inventions have been pushing the convenience of vaccination even further. As the government sought to find a solution in not wasting surplus vaccines, they collaborated with the two most prominent Korean IT platforms, Kakao and Naver, inventing an in-app real-time reservation service for surplus vaccines. Overseas media has spotlighted this policy as utilizing the so-called nudge effect and a groundbreaking attempt that cannot be easily imitated by other countries with low internet distribution and digital literacy rates. Immediately after the kickstart of this service, all surplus vaccines have already been reserved at the moment. Based on the current situation, many have become optimistic about Korea's swift recovery and going back to normal.